It's homecoming here in Norman, Oklahoma, and as the sign reads, "Hey KU, you're not in Kansas anymore." Sam Bradford inside the stadium loosening up, prepares to do battle with Todd Reesing, who was the second-team All-Conference QB last year. 100th meeting between OU and KU. Welcome to college football presented by Best Buy. This afternoon from Norman, Oklahoma, it's the 16th ranked Kansas Jayhawks taking on the 4th ranked Oklahoma Sooners in another Big 12 heavyweight fight. Right now, let's take a look at the standings. First of all, in the Big 12 North.
And telecast is available in high definition. Brought to you by Pioneer's new Kuro.
For the Oklahoma Sooners, a certain extra amount of focus appeared to be on that group as they took the field just a couple of moments ago to a standing ovation from this packed house. And the Sooners, knowing full well, it is pure and simple. You just got to win out. You got to win one at a time as the head man comes out to visit with the officials. Let's go down to the sideline. The third member of our telecast, as usual, Jack Arute. And Jack, take us a little further. How has Oklahoma dealt
them as Shipley did last week against Texas?
He has missed his last 3 pass attempts. No blitz this time, but the defensive end forces him out of the pocket. Flag is down. That's going to be offensive holding. And the pass, I believe, is intercepted at the 16-yard line. Took it away from the intended receiver. That's going to be Lindy Holmes. Now let's check the marker, but I believe it is holding, which they will refuse.
Yeah, Jeremiah Hatch, the freshman left tackle, moved over from the right side to the left side during the break, and Austin English ran right by him. He had no choice but to tackle him. Boy, what an excellent job by Lindy Holmes pulling that away. They may review that. It looked like Briscoe may have landed with the ball, and I think that's what we're going to get. But either way, it would
right there on the center's nose, and John Cooper is saying, wow, there's a large cloud that has come over my body when the man went in a 3-point stance. On first down, great protection. Ball is delivered and wide open. In fact, surprisingly how open Iglesias, when he turned around to look, there was just nobody there. Finally shoved out of bounds at the Kansas 30-yard line. Stuffy defensively.
What a great job crossing the formation by Iglesias. He almost froze. He thought there's got to be somebody there.
Well, they roll the pocket the other way this time and into the boundary. The ball is thrown again to Iglesias. Going to be a gain of around 7 yards.
Kevin Wilson, the offensive coordinator, there on the left for OU, talked about how all of these toys that they have, he does sometimes overthink it. He was very honest with us yesterday.
What did he admit?
Yeah.
He said, when we're not balanced, we're not very good. I formation, and they throw it again, and it's Iglesias. Great move in the open field, and because of it, he'll not only have the first down, it'll be 1st and 10 down to the 12 as Justin Thornton, well, there was some laundry left on the field. He turned him completely around.
Yeah, so difficult to get out in space against this type of player. Even more difficult when you're not a quarterback type of athlete.
Play action, looks for the end zone, got a man, touchdown, Clapp. Matt Clapp, the junior fullback out of Phoenix. And he had 2 guys he could have thrown to. Both would have scored.
Well, but when you're a quarterback, you have to keep the fullback happy. You know that. Excellent job by Clapp. We saw his hands earlier on that sideline catch. The coaches talked about he redshirted last year, played some as a freshman, got banged up. They said, you know what, we'll sit you down. We got Brody Eldridge, who was an all Big 12 fullback.
As we go to break, one more look at Matt Clapp and his touchdown. You see him catch it in the flat and then legs it in for the touchdown. Well, we are back. John Cooper straight from the bench right over the football, so I assume it's Sam Bradford's going to go under center, and we're going to run this play in a hurry as we open the second quarter. It is the 10th play of the drive. Everything started back at the 21-yard line.
I don't want to extrapolate, but that would be 1,000+ yards in a game if they kept this pace up. That's rather ridiculous for a first quarter.
Gresham in motion, and Murray to the right side, spins off a tackler and walks into the end zone. I thought he was going to get hit, picked up and jammed into the turf, and he eludes the tackler. That was Rivera.
Well, Kevin Wilson told us when they did that run practice on Monday, very out of character. They usually just do kind of a walkthrough, fix some problems, but they got after it on Monday in a run drill. And part of that was to see where Murray was, and they said he had the best practice of the season on Monday, and I think we're starting to see number 7 get the form back that you saw last year before he got injured at Texas Tech. And this was not what you saw last week by DeMarco Murray against Texas. He would have gone down on that first contact. 6 rushes, just a few yards last week, under 1 yard per carry, and he does look like he's into that backfield. Defense is outnumbered. Now you turn your quarterback into a running back.
9th play of the drive. It all started back at the 31-yard line. Racing looks to his right, now back to his left. Got a man there. It is intercepted by Oklahoma. Right at the end zone line is Lindy Holmes. Turnover number 3 against the Jayhawks in the first half. That's right, they took away the fumble, so only 2.
Well, for the Jayhawks coaching staff, one of the critiques they have of Todd Reesing, and it's exactly what Mark Mangino was saying to him right there, you don't have to be a hero. You're a gifted young man, you're an athletic young man, but this is a guy trying to do too much on this play. He's Lindy Holmes going one-on-one with the receiver on that side, Desmond Briscoe, and you can't throw that ball on Lindy Holmes.
And you're fortunate he didn't go 99 yards for a touchdown. Very opportune time for the offense to milk the clock and give the defense a time to rest. Bradford over the middle, clearing route, got it complete to Chaney. And Chaney will go for the first down, and he is at the KU 44-yard line.
And Oklahoma's going to go hurry up here with 4:38 and Kansas's offense being able to move the ball. I wouldn't, if I was Bob Stoops, I may say to my offense coordinator, can we slow this down just a touch?
Bradford rolls the pocket and throws it complete again. It's Chaney. And it's going to be a gain of, let's say, 5 yards on the play.
But one thing you can do is with Sam Bradford, he's so accurate. All the quarterbacks, it seems, in the Big 12 are over 70% completion. Those short throws, you can start using those to eat some of the clock as well.
Clock about to go under 4 minutes in this first half. Bradford, quick toss up in the flat. That is running back Murray. And Murray finally forced out of bounds at the 27, and because of the angle, he almost turned it up and scored. Jack Arute, what do you have for us?
Well, Ron, you guys are talking about the accuracy of Sam Bradford. If you consider one thing, that his passion next to football is golf, and Bob Stoops noticed it. He talked to Ed Cunningham about how important it is to have your core correctly. His core is going now.
Murray came within a step of breaking that one. Jack, to follow up your point, and if you want to finish it, what he does when he steps through to complete the follow through is something I think he gets from golf. Isn't that right?
Well, yeah, he gets it from golf, but take it from a guy that has always thought that golf was a good walk spoiled. I don't know where he gets his core from because I've never hit the ball.
Okay, Jack, that's enough. Thanks.
and that's what Bradford worked so hard on, is those core muscles, the abdomens, the obliques, the hips, all of those things during the offseason. And that's how you generate a 300-yard drive. So that's how he strengthened his arm.
Here's Murray taking it inside the 15 and down to the 14-yard line. It is a first down, Oklahoma. So we still got plenty of time, Ed. 3 minutes and 10 seconds, and it'll start moving again.
And if you're Kansas, I think you may want to start thinking about timeouts.
9th play of the drive here. It started back at the 31. Chris Brown comes into the ball game at tailback, OU. And they give it to him. Tries to turn the corner. Does, breaks a tackle at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I'm not sure how he did not step out of bounds, but I don't think he did.
No, I don't think. No, there were two officials right there running the route with him.
Watch him duck his shoulder underneath. Boy, I don't think he did. What a
Crossed over.
What he did.
Like a crossover in basketball with the ball. He crossed over with his step.
What a tough run.
And then
this is perfect for Kansas. They have plenty of time. They don't have to hurry too bad.
Now pressure. Somebody fell down and the receiver is wide open. He'll score. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Briscoe, 69 yards, and I lost the number of the defensive back, but he fell down on man coverage, and all alone was Briscoe for the score.
Well, it has been on that side, Lindy Holmes, all game long, and that time it's Jackson. And as he turns to run, Briscoe just runs right by him. And give Kerry Meyer credit for staying with that side of the field, because he could have started working back to the middle. And
Bradford clearing right over the middle. They love this one, and he's got him open. It's Iglesias. Iglesias inside the 25 and then just runs out of bounds. And we still have 1:58 showing on the clock.
Well, he doesn't want to be outdone by Desmond Briscoe. But you said it best. That was a clear out, and it was all because of the protection that came underneath. And now the defense has had to run with the deep routes. It takes them a while to get back to make the tackle.
Yep. Very quickly to the line of scrimmage as they're just now getting the chain set across the way. It is 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage is at the KU 20. Basketball on grass. That's what we're seeing here today. But it may be a 5-hour game. I don't know. DeMarco Murray right at the middle, has 5, has 10, counted off at 17 yards. He'll take it to the 4. Tackled by Stuckey.
You know, sometimes you hear coaches like we heard about with Kevin Wilson with Monday's practice. Oh, he's healthy. We've seen it practice. We've seen it practice. Well, they weren't.
Right over the middle. Chaney, 25, 20, 18. 1st and 10, Oklahoma. Good for 35 yards.
And I know it's all about recruiting good athletes, but the Oklahoma coaches do an excellent job of working with their receivers for run after the catch. They're all hand catchers. They're once they catch it.
Option play. Murray breaks a tackle, breaks another, still on his feet. 10 down to the 6. Good heavens, what a second and third effort by Murray as Harper finally pushes him out of bounds.
You know, it's interesting. You were telling that story earlier where they found him on the basketball court. That happens so often because coaches during the season can't see them play live football a lot. They have to watch on tape, so the only thing they can see them do live athletically is basketball a lot of times. Obviously very impressive on the hard court.
Got a free play here. KU jumped offside. Pass caught for the touchdown, Gresham. So they will say pick up the flag. We're not going to hold to it. And boy, I mean, just over a minute. It took Oklahoma to get on the scoreboard.
Offside.
Timeout. 13-13 left in the third quarter. 31 Oklahoma, 17 KU. Rarely Bradford under center. And on the play action, got a man open over the middle, and he's got it at the 22, and it is Chaney down to the 20-yard line. Harris made the tackle. He had the coverage.
Yeah, he had man coverage on that side, and Bradford was looking at this the whole way. He knew he had a mismatch going to the inside. Harris, the best cover corner for Kansas, but Chaney ran a great post route.
First down and goal, Oklahoma, as they put the ball to rest at the 8. Murray, touchdown, walking. John Cooper, the center, led the way with a magnificent block. You know what's huge for these guys in crimson and cream? Murray, the big thing for them is Murray, I think, has regained that confidence that he seemed as though he had lost a little bit.
It's weird. It was in his head. It was definitely mental. He was healthy. You need a game like this to do that. And down the stretch where Oklahoma has to win out to have a chance to get back into the national championship conversation. Nice to have number 7 healthy mentally and physically. Take a look at the Best Buy playbook. This is nothing but a pure zone running play. So that means everybody's going to roll off, roll off, roll off. But the guy you want to focus on is the center. An excellent job right here by Cooper. Watch as he reaches over, working almost one-on-one on the defensive tackle. Got under his pads, and that is a big guy, Richard Johnson, that he knocks to the ground. Not quite a pancake, but he did a good
play action. Open, touchdown in the corner of the end zone, and that is Smith, Kobe Smith. Look at this touchdown to Kobe Smith, reserve tight end. It is Oklahoma 45.